Are you struggling to create guitar Afrobeats? In this video I'm going to show you all the steps you need to know on how to create a beautiful guitar Afrobeat in FL Studio. So I'm going to take you through everything you need to know, so let's get started. So first we're going to adjust the BPM, so let's adjust it to 111 BPM. And then we're going to start off with a guitar. So you could choose multiple guitars for creating the guitar melody. I like to use this one, very specific one. It's a guitar from Ayra Starr and it's called the LP guitar. So if you're looking for a guitar for creating your Afrobeats, this one is just the way to go. So I'm gonna pick a scale, so let's say G sharp minor. And let's start off by creating something unique. So we're gonna start off at D right here. And let's say we combine it with this A. That sounds cool, so just copy it. And let's pick the next note within the scale. So it's this one, still fits the scale. Copy it over again, so let's say G. And let's switch it up, so let's say A. That's it. And now we're gonna add a melody on top, which repeats itself. So it should be something like this. That's it, very simple, just a simple guitar chord progression. But still, one guitar layer is just not enough. So we're gonna clone it, and we're gonna pick another guitar from Ayra Starr. So let's say we use the AG guitar, which is kind of a Spanish guitar. But before I continue, I already want to add some drums to define the rhythm for its beat. So let's open up the AFROBEATS Infinity drum kit. But maybe first let's start off with a shaker. So I'm gonna draw in a shaker loop. So I'm gonna pick a shaker from the Amapiano Paradise drum kit. Or now let's move back to the Infinity drum kit and let's start off with a kick. So just draw in that typical every step kick, really soft kick. So I think this should be it. I now want to create a rhythm which consists out of multiple elements, which is also inspired by Amapiano, but still I'm keeping it within that Afrobeats box. So let's start off with the first one. Let's pick an anvil. So let's say this one. So let's follow this rhythm and I've randomized the velocity. So that's it, very simple. And let's pick some bongos. So let's pick a bongo, or maybe two. So let's pick 12 and 32. To keep it very simple. So let's say a conga, which contains a lot of mid frequencies. So this one sounds perfect. Another one just adds a lot of rhythm. And let's pick multiple other ones. So adding more and more layers, add some swing. And right now it sounds like this. So those elements add a lot of groove. And I think that's definitely what we want to go for. And let's pick a percussion which adds a lot of high frequency. So let's say clave. So again, another element. So as you can see, by adding some simple drums, that already defines the beat. And it also makes sure it defines where the guitar loop is. So in the beginning, it sounded a little bit off, but I think right now it sounds very good. So before I add the second guitar melody, I want to add just some simple chords. And recently I'm using this one, the Korg MS-20. Awesome synthesizer. Just messing around. So I'm totally switching up this element. So I feel like this one sounds really cool. Also Amapiano inspired, exactly the same element. I'm using another layer for the keys. So let's say I'm using the stage 73. And I'm using the Texas Funk preset. And I'm using the chord progression, which I've just created. Add some emotion, really defines this beat. So the chord progression is a must for creating a beat like this. So now we could simply add the second guitar melody, and it's gonna be a very simple one. And I want to make sure for this melody, I play around the velocity. So let's start off, for example, right here. So this is the main rhythm. So I'm gonna copy it over to A right here. And right now it's time to switch it up. So something like this, copy this one over. And maybe let's inverse this one. So from A to D. Exactly the opposite what we did right here. Sounds really great. Need some effects. Right now all the elements sound way too dry, but we're gonna fix that later on. Right now it needs some low frequency, so I'm gonna add serum and just use one of my presets. So in this case, let's use the serum based preset 2. Really deep and full bassline. And just right now, let's copy on. So right now let's draw in some of the root notes. So as simple as it is, don't add too much, not too much which is going on. Then I want to add another detail. So a focus sample from Arcade. First, let's adjust the scale to, what was it again? G minor, this one. So I found this ancient message bank in Arcade. Sounds really cool. So I found this G4. Just to be something like this. I don't want to add too much because I think there is just too much going on. And I want to keep it so simple. This is also crucial when it comes to the artist. We're just in the end using this, so the vocalist. Because we producers, we tend to add a lot of elements to a beat and it's not that necessary. I mean, I prefer to have 4 or 5 elements which are perfect and blending perfect together instead of 10 layers which are all over the place. So that's why adding those details add another level to the beat, but they're not that complicated. So for now we add a bass line, which I'm gonna use in the bridge, and for the main part, so the hook, I want to add a log drum. So when you listen to a lot of Afrobeats playlists, in almost every beat is a log drum. So I'm also gonna definitely use this one right now. So this is the Fruity DX10, and let's use the MO Piano Paradise drum kit. So if you're Ableton or Logic user, I've added the DX10 presets, but you're not able to use them, so I've sampled all those presets. So 29 log drum samples, like those ones. Easy to edit, already mixed and easy to use within your project. So let's pick a random one, preset 15, contains a lot of punch, and I want this to be a simple log drum, which also could be used for the main hook melody for the singer. That could be very difficult, but let's give it a try. First quantize it. That's it, sounds fire, so copy it over. So this one's not a scale, so I adjust it to A sharp. And right now it's A, but that's just too high, so just pitch it down 1 octave like this. And I feel like adding something right here. So I've pitched it down 1 octave and right now it sounds like this. But still it's missing those low frequencies. So simply add the E flute, which I've already told you 1,000 times. But still it's the easiest way and trick how to accomplish great sounding log drum. So that sounds very, very cool. So I think that's it for now. So let's split by channel, then draw in all the elements. And later on I'm gonna make some adjustments, but I think right now it should be something like this. So still I'm gonna switch up the arrangement. And I just want to start off with all of the drums. So not the guitar, and maybe just the keys. So let's remove those ones. And let's make this one unique. So I want to make those keys shorter. So make unique, just copy it over, then just shorten these notes. Then of course we're gonna add some reverb. So I'm just using this for the intro of the beat. And then I want 4 bars just for the pre-chorus. So I'm removing the guitar right here. The normal guitar is coming in. This one is just for drop of the log drum when it's coming in. I want to create kind of a build-up. Now right here I'm layering it again. So that's it. So now I'm gonna mix this beat, tweak it, add some effects, etc. And I'm gonna show you the final result in a second. So guys, this is the arrangement so far. I've added a lot of effects to this element. So for example, this guitar. So I totally transformed the sound. Reminds me of a Travis Scott song, I don't know which one anymore. And I've also added some more layers. I've also added a roll, some uplifters, and some more drum loops from the Amapiano Gravity Loop Kit. So those drums. So the link will also be in the description. So let's have a listen to the beat. I've also added some reverb to the keys. Made them sound wide. Made a tweak to the kick. There's double playing right here. It has a lot of groove. I like to add some more automations right here. Cloud synth coming in. So that's it so far. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this beat. I hope it was also very helpful. And if you want to download this free guitar sample, the link will be in the description. Just follow the steps and you will be able to create something yourself using this sample. So with all this being said, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's leave it a like if you liked this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay tuned for new videos. And I hope you have an amazing day and create some awesome beats. See you in the next video.